germinated. I thought the seeds would never sprout. Now my worries are abated. Hey everybody, it's Emily. I hope you're having a very blessed day. Today is Thursday, March 22nd, 2018. And why are you laughing at me? Oh, this! Yeah, smoke is back. I mean, pretty heavy. We had some rain last Saturday evening or Saturday night, wee smalls of Sunday, whatever. 0.2 of an inch, but enough to clear out the air for a day. Yeah, that was great. And then Monday through Wednesday, there was a little smoke once in a while, but it was mostly clear. Now it's back. So yeah, if I'm going to work outside, I got to put this on. And this doesn't quite fit right, so I need to like hold it up here. And then it fogs up my glasses, but oh well, we'll deal. I have some things I want to show you, even though I do have to wear my mask. It really irritates my nose to breathe in the smoke. So what I'm going to start with is the sweet potatoes to show you the progress I've made on planting them. So I've got basically all of them planted. The ones at the end, I ran out of the big ones and I just had like little bitty ones. I have no idea if they'll sprout and produce anything, but oh well. The other, 16 or so will give us plenty, assuming I don't have a sweet potato weevil infestation, and that's what's taking me so long to finish. It's kind of windy today. And here, so this mulch was from some bushes we planted that we no longer care about. Jerry gathered up the wood chips from that, and also from the strawberry bed over there. He finished raking up the wood chips after he took out all the strawberry plants yesterday. So obviously I have more mulch to add, and the mulch I need to add is going to be the same mulch that may have sweet potato weevil eggs, or larvae, probably not larvae, but it may have eggs in it. It's in these bags. These were covering sweet potatoes last year, so I need to mix in some diatomaceous earth to make sure I don't have any babies, make sure I don't have a sweet potato weevil nursery. I'm not sure I would because it got pretty cold this winter. It might have killed them off even in these bags in the mulch. But just in case, I'm going to mix it up in that wheelbarrow there with diatomaceous earth, and you really can't it's not safe to deal with diatomaceous earth if it's windy. So this is the progress of my sweet potatoes, my sweet potato planting so far. And now onto the sub-irrigated raised beds. I want to go ahead today and refill it. And I want to see, let me start over. What I told Jerry was I want to, like every 2 weeks, just bring the hose over and fill up the pipe until we have the runoff start coming out, the little tubes. And the reason, now at this moment I probably don't need to do it every 2 weeks because these plants aren't that thirsty, kale, broccoli, peas, and there's not that much in the beds, but I want to get in the habit because obviously it's going to be a lot hotter when the tomatoes, peppers, and cucumber are growing, and those are thirstier plants. So I'm just going to experiment today and see how many gallons this has already gone through. Jerry estimated that he put like 55 gallons in the bottom when we first started, before I had planted anything. So I'm going to figure out with that hose how many seconds it takes to fill a 1 gallon container. Then I'm going to come over here and put the hose in there, and then I'm going to do some counting. And based on what I count to, when the water starts running out that drainage tube, then I'll know how many gallons that I've put in, and about how often we'll have to refill it, as long as the weather's still pretty cool like this. Oh, but don't we have a problem here? How am I supposed to get the hose through this bird netting or the metal flashing? Aha, well, my smart husband figured it out, because I told him, we need to make a hole in the metal flashing so the hose can get through, so we can take it to the raised beds over there, and it wouldn't be, because the rain tanks are right over here. I'm using that. This is a rain tank dedicated to garden watering. So there's enough pressure. It's full enough that there's plenty of pressure. I don't need a pump or anything. The pressure from the rain tank is just going to pump the water through the hose. But I said we need to, have an, shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line, right? This isn't a straight line, but it's better than curving the hose all the way over there and around the paths and stuff. So Jerry decided, well, you know what? We can. He said, I can just dig a hole under the metal flashing, stick a piece of PVC pipe through it, and put the hose through the PVC pipe. Don't I have a smart husband? See? There's the hose on the other side. Okay, now I'm coming into the garden. And see, there's where I put the hose in. And here's where it comes out, right next to my walking onions, which are extremely cold hardy. It got as cold as 4 degrees this winter, and some of the leaves died, but it mostly stayed green. That was pretty awesome. And I guess I'll just thread this under this trellis here, like so. Alright, so Jerry has turned the spigot on. It's been about 10 seconds since he turned it on. That's how long it takes to get through the hose. Here it comes. 1, 2, why is that so dirty? 3, 4, 5, 27, 28. Okay, so 28 seconds is 1 gallon. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we refilled the first bed. Yes, I have changed clothes. I don't know if you can notice from where I'm putting the camera right now, and the smoke is down a little bit, but it's still enough that I want my mask. But we finished filling the first bed before lunch. And it took about 18 minutes. I lost track a little bit, but I'm going to say 18 minutes, which would equate to between 38 and 40 gallons, which surprised me until Jerry reminded me that this was the first bed he built, and we had a good rain happen after he had put all the potting mix in and before he filled the reservoir through that pipe. However, after building this bed, we didn't have any rain, so all of the water that was in the reservoir was needed to go up and moisten the soil. The first bed got moistened by rain, so what I'm expecting is that the first bed here won't require nearly as much water. Okay, there you see it is dripping out now. This reservoir is full. And, as I suspected, this bed only took about 10 minutes or, say, 20-ish gallons to fill. So, yeah. This is getting hot. I'm taking it off. It's still pretty smoky, but anyway. So yeah, now both the beds should be on a level playing field as far as filling the reservoir, and that noise in the background is Jerry pulling the hole away. The hose away. I better get on with it. First asparagus stalk. I haven't picked it because it's so thick. It doesn't look like it'd be tasty. I don't know why it's coming up so fat. But anyway, hopefully I'm going to have other asparagus pretty soon. Wow, the wind has really come up since I last recorded about the, filling up the reservoirs. I forgot to tell you that it's been, my husband says at least 3 weeks. So, since he originally filled those reservoirs. And so, yeah, we'll have to fill them more frequently, obviously, when it gets hotter. But it's encouraging. If you hear that sound in the background, it's just a neighbor up in the mountain using their machinery. I thought I'd take you for a walk out here to where our pomegranate and mulberry are, because this is a pomegranate, and I don't know what I was thinking when I ordered it, because it says in the nursery booklet, it says it's for zone 8, and yeah, I think it's dead. gosh, Jelly, it got down, I've said this before, I might have even said this earlier in the video, but it got down to 4 degrees. And where pomegranates are supposed to live, yeah, this isn't looking good. Where pomegranates are supposed to live, zone 8, it's not supposed to get down to 4 degrees at night. There's a little red thing over here, though. Is that the beginning of a leaf? Okay. I don't know. It sure looks like it could be dead, but that looks like it might be growth. I don't know. Oh, by the way, we're in growing zone 7. 7, yeah. So, no. Well, I shouldn't have bought that pomegranate. Oh well, live and learn. Like I said in the last vlog, homesteading is an experiment, right? Yeah, but you should be smart about your experiments. That was kind of an accidental one. To finish up today's vlog, I have some transplanting I need to do, and I'm going to break a big rule of transplanting. The rule that I'm following is you're supposed to transplant either when it's cloudy out, or right after sunrise, or as the sun's going down, because especially as the weather warms up, if you transplant things when it's real sunny, the plants get more stressed. There's just a teeny tiny true leaf growing there, here too, but really you're not supposed to transplant plants until they have a decent sized true leaves. I have a sort of urgent reason to transplant these, and that's because I need to get the saucer out of here, and that's because, well, you'll see in a minute. I've got one more space. Something needs to go there. I've got just the thing. Now, if you've been watching all of my gardening vlogs this year, you remember when I went to this 4-foot square bed, and I was excited because I'd found a kale had come back, and I transplanted it over into the bed. It was one of those big kales you just saw, and I thought that was it. That was the only one that had survived. Well, boom, ba-da-dum-dum, I was wrong. Surrounded by field peas. Look at that. Look at it. I'm going to very carefully dig it out and put it in the bed where it's supposed to be. I don't need all those wood chips right now, though. Let's see. It's going to be a lot happier over here because it'll actually get watered. Yeah. Ooh, and the smoke has gotten strong again. It had completely disappeared earlier, like mid-afternoon. It's really nice, easy to breathe, and now it's starting to bother me. But that's all right. So I buried the baby. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. For some reason, it only has one leaf. It like broke off or got eaten. I hope it didn't get eaten. Another happy rescued kale. Here's the one that almost drowned. Look at it. It's going nuts. There's the one I thought had frozen to death in that giant 200-gallon pot. Yep. Kale's very nice. And with that, I'm going to wrap up today's vlog. A flock of seagulls. A flock of ducks. Okay, I'll stop. I'm going to wrap up today's vlog. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please share it. I'll see you for the next one. In the meantime, take care, be well, happy gardening.